Return to sender.
Yeah. Oh my God. Huge. I hope my tag team partner will be the 8-bag.
Oh my God, the mailbox is definitely your manager.
Who's obviously has to be a sexy lady. It's the mailbox. What'd I say?
So anyway, the Canada Post, which is the Canadian equivalent of the United States Postal Service.
I thought you were going to the newspaper. I thought you were going to say it's the same as like the Washington Post. But
They have a program called Right to Santa.
Wait! Bourgeoisie in the chat room, bro, you deliver.
But if you're a big letter, wouldn't that be like what your opponent would say to you? You got delivered.
I don't know why the bell was there.
So they have a Right to Santa program, and somebody got a hold of some kids' letters to Santa and decided to write back obscene letters to them. And they're searching for that person now. They haven't found them. It's like 10 to 15 at least.
Give me an idea of obscene.
They won't, which makes me think that it's bad.
Wait.
They won't even put an excerpt of anything that was said.
They're writing them to Santa, these letters?
No, the kids wrote the
wrote
letters
to
to
Santa. Someone got a hold of the letters, and they responded back to the kids like something inappropriate.
So, but stuff about sexy apes and all kinds of stuff, probably.
And I'm sure if you're a parent and you see that come to your house for your kid, you probably don't think twice about it and think, oh, someone's doing something nice, and you hand it right to your kid.
Exactly.
And your kid is reading, like, I'm going to F Dora in her A or whatever else it's going to be, something hideous. Because that's what it's got to be.
What a Grinch. Dude, what a Grinch. Who would have got those? Who would have got those letters?
You're such a Grinch.
Wait, what?
You don't appreciate this guy writing letters to children.
At least he put a thought into it.
At least they didn't get unanswered. Wouldn't that be the true
Did
trauma?
they catch him? They didn't even catch him,
They
right?
didn't catch him yet.
How would he even get those letters?
He probably works for I'm sure the Canadian...
Is his address the North Pole? Is that his address?
He's the guy that actually lives there, and he's pissed. He's sick of these letters every year. Now he's got them coming from Canada, too. Wow. Does anyone live at the North Pole? Besides Santa?
Yeah, Mrs. Claus, some elves,
Yeah.
a bunch
Easter
of
Bunny.
reindeer.
They're calling him a
No.
rogue elf.
The Easter Bunny lives in Easter Island.
Oh, really? I thought it was in Brazil.
They're calling this guy a rogue elf, by the way. I don't know what level he is, though.
I was just going to say, I'm about to roll up a rogue elf. my specialty will be, I don't know, backstabbing +3.
Yeah.
You always know the show's going well when Keith goes on mic and goes, well,
yeah.
What else happened? The contractor found...
Bro, you guys hear about Andy Pettit? You guys hear about the fact that there's no more vodka left for me in the room?
You want me to go fill that for you so I don't have to be part of trying to fill
No,
space?
no, I think it's more uncomfortable for us to be here. Great. This Ustreamer is now asking us to talk about Bubba the Love Sponge. Well, he has a show. It's on Howard Stern's channel, and I've never heard it once.
No, he's good. I like him. He's good. He's pretty good.
I hope that filled your need. We talked about him.
I think he has a stupid name.
But he changed it legally to that.
Did he? To Bubba the Love Sponge?
He just signed another year to Sears.
I mean, congratulations.
He should have changed it to Bubba Smith.
I think that was his real name.
Oh, really? It was that guy, Hightower? A contractor found $185,000 in a house that he was working on of Depression-era money. It was bundled and hidden in there. And now it was money from...
Wait, was the denomination of the bills equal to $185,000?
The denomination was equal to $182,000.
So because
the value was about $500,000.
I was going to say, because they were older bills, they got to be worth a lot more.
And apparently now he's claiming that the homeowner should split the money with him, at least. Because he's entitled to half of it, because he's the one that found it on her property, doing some work for her. I was wondering where this... I think it's entirely...
Possession's 9/10 of the law?
You said it.
I think it's entirely up to her, since it was her property, to be kind, maybe, and offer him something, but I don't think he has any entitlement to it.
I agree.
But
because it could have been any other contractor that she hired to find it. She could have ripped up the house herself and found it. You know,
he could have also taken it, put it in a bag, and walked away and not told her anything about it. Instead, he found it someplace else.
He shouldn't have a legal right to money just because he didn't steal it, you know?
Possession's 9/10 of the law.
Yeah, it's her possession.
No, he's the one who found it. He took it and put it in his possession and said, hey, I found this on your property. Let's
possession
split
was 9/10 of the law when he handed it to her.
Did he?
He was on her. He was on her property, so he was. She possesses the property which he's on, basically. So
you tell me that right now I own. I'm sorry, my landlord owns all of us right now.
well, if she told us to get out, we would have to. Where if I told Keith to get out, he wouldn't have to.
I pay rent. I ain't going nowhere. I guess
She offered him 10% of whatever she made.
Bourgeoisie, who by the way is the MVP of this week's show, just points out that it's like saying I found this stereo in your car. It's mine.
You want to tell Keith to leave?
Yeah, Zombie saying that don't tell Keith to leave. He might go crazier. No, I'd never tell Keith to leave ever. He's welcome here every day of my life.
She offered him a 10% of 10% finder's fee, and he demanded 40 through his attorney.
Wait a minute. So he was going to get $500,000 and
$50,000.
$50,000. Wow, that's a nice change for just finding something.
By the way, the dead guy that stored the money there is also looking to sue. There's nothing else to that. That was my joke.
That was good. I appreciate it.
I've never more wanted you to say, "Oh man, TPX is down. We can't finish." It's physical to me.
Wait, I can hit the disconnect button. There's a disconnect button on this computer right here.
A 21-year-old heavy metal musician in Waukesha, Wisconsin, had sex with a 15-year-old. He was meeting underage girls on MySpace and having sex with them, so he was banned from playing in public for 5 years. He was also convicted of it, but he was banned from playing music in public for 5 years because he had sex. Because Randall Shesto II.
Isn't there a dude who's like in Beauty and the Beast on Broadway right now that has like a similar issue?
Probably.
I'm almost positive like one of the dudes who's in like, I don't know if he's in Beauty and the Beast or like one of those like
Ape and the Boy.
Wait, you can't perform. They'll restrict you from performing if you had.
I think that's something to do with children coming to the shows.
But I think he was actually a listener to our show, and apparently he was looking to get into our little contest because he was in a heavy metal band called Nail Wounds.
Ooh.
Oh, it's at the Christian death metal band?
Christian death metal band, yeah.
Totally. That's
They're nowhere near as good as Chalice. I don't care about Nail Wounds.
He was sentenced to 2.5 years of prison and 2.5 years of extended supervision. Oof. But he was placed... Oh, no. He was ordered to serve 1 year in jail then. They already cut his sentence. 11 months behind bars, 1 on work release. I think he's actually out now by the time I finish with the sentence. He's on probation for 5 years, but he is not allowed to. This is the best, though. The judge told him, "You love your music. Your music has been the tool by which you have ingratiated your way into the lives of these girls. You may not play in a band in any public appearances during the term of your probationary period. I'm taking away from you the tools by which you work your misdeeds, sir."
Can I just say, then, shouldn't every dude who's in a Poison cover band be arrested as well?
Well, shouldn't every rock star be arrested? Every rock star.
Not every.
Every rock star's...
Oh, wait, that's right. I do remember Angela calling into the show.
Yeah, but she's like 30 or something.
Oh, that's right.
What does he play? Any instrument?
Probably the axe.
Yeah.
Either the axe or he works the chops.
Like every dude that... Wait, so what? Like the dude who's in the band that the chicks are down with? It's always going to be the guitar player, lead singer?
That's going to be the lead singer, and then the guitar player will have his own...
In that order?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, the lead singer, yeah. I think so.
What if the lead singer plays another instrument?
Then
Does that decrease his value or increase his
Increase.
When we did Church of Man Love shows, who got more guys, me or you?
We were getting each other, so it was equal.
The drummer and the backup singers never get anybody.
See, I would think the drummer gets way more than the bass player.
Bale backup singer is going to get beat up. If anything.
Really, the bass player, because the drummer's all sweaty and everything. I don't think the chicks really want to go with the drummer after the show.
Roll, though. They're the filthy rock and roll musicians.
I'm thinking it would be the singer, the guitar player, the bassist, then the drummer. If we're just doing a 4-piece.
I don't know that the bass player.
Let's call out bands specifically.
It's probably the most handsome guy, actually.
Let's call out bands specifically.
Sonic Youth.
No. I'm going to call out here. You're going to tell me you'd rather be with John Entwistle than Keith Moon? You're insane.
Well, because he's because he's a character. Keith Mooney, in my opinion,